2000. In his senior year at Cincinnati Bearcats men's basketball, Kenyon Martin put up 18 and 9, winning Naismith Player of the Year. He went first overall to the New Jersey Nets. Martin became a key piece on back-to-back finals teams in 2002 and 2003. Over 15 seasons, he made one All-Star team and built a reputation as a tough, defensive forward.
2001. In his senior year at Duke Blue Devils, Battier won Naismith Player of the Year with elite two-way play. He went 6th overall to the Memphis Grizzlies. Battier became one of the league's premier role players. He won 2 championships with the Miami Heat and was known for defense and leadership. 2002. In his sophomore year at Duke Blue Devils, Williamson averaged 21 points, winning Naismith Player of the Year. He went 2nd overall to the Chicago Bulls. Williams' career was cut short due to a motorcycle accident. He only played 1 season in the NBA. 2003. In his sophomore year at Texas Longhorns, T.J. Ford led the nation in assists and won Naismith Player of the Year. He went 8th overall to the Milwaukee Bucks. Ford had a solid, but injury-affected NBA career. He played 8 seasons as a starting caliber point guard. 2004. In his senior year at St. Joseph's, Jameer Nelson led an undefeated regular season and won Naismith Player of the Year. He went 20th overall to the Orlando Magic. Nelson became a longtime starting point guard. He made one All-Star team and helped Orlando reach the 2009 finals. 2005. In his sophomore year at Utah Utes, Andrew Bogut dominated inside, winning Naismith Player of the Year. He went 1st overall to the Milwaukee Bucks. Bogut became an elite defensive center. Bogut won a championship with the 2015 Warriors and earned an All-NBA third-team nod in 2010. 2006. J.J. Reddick, Duke. One of the greatest shooters in NCAA history, Reddick averaged 26.8 points during his senior year. He was drafted 11th overall by the Orlando Magic. After a slow start, he reinvented himself as one of the league's premier off-ball movement shooters. He played 15 seasons, made the playoffs in each of his first 13. 2007. Kevin Durant, Texas. Durant became the first freshman to win the Naismith, averaging 25.8 points and 11.1 rebounds. He was drafted 2nd overall by the Seattle Supersonics. He evolved into one of the greatest scorers ever, winning an MVP and 2 Finals MVPs. 2008. In his senior year at North Carolina Tar Heels, Tyler Hansbrough won Naismith Player of the Year. He went 13th overall to the Indiana Pacers. Hansbrough had a solid role player career. He played 7 seasons known for energy and toughness. 2009. Blake Griffin, Oklahoma. Griffin dominated the college game with 22 points and 14 rebounds per game. He went 1st overall to the Los Angeles Clippers. After missing his first year with injury, he won Rookie of the Year and became a 5-time All-NBA. Known for his Lob City dunks, he later evolved into a point forward before retiring in 2024. 2010. Evan Turner, Ohio State. Turner did everything for the Buckeyes, averaging 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. He was drafted 2nd overall by the Philadelphia 76ers. Turner settled into a role as a versatile mid-range playmaker for Philly, Boston, and Portland. 2011. Jameer Fredette, BYU. Jimmermania took over college basketball as Fredette led the nation in scoring at 28 points per game. He went 10th overall to the Sacramento Kings and played 6 seasons in the NBA. 2012. Anthony Davis, Kentucky. Davis led Kentucky to a title as a freshman, winning the Naismith behind his elite defensive presence. He was drafted 1st overall by the New Orleans Hornets. Davis became a perennial All-Star and champion. He won an NBA title with the Los Angeles Lakers. 2013. In his sophomore year at Michigan Wolverines, Trey Burke led his team to the title game and won Naismith Player of the Year. He went 9th overall to the Utah Jazz. Burke played for 9 seasons with 5 different teams. 2014. In his senior year at Creighton Blue Jays, Doug McDermott became one of the top scorers in NCAA history, winning Naismith Player of the Year. He went 11th overall to the Chicago Bulls. McDermott developed into a valuable shooter. He became a reliable floor-spacing forward. 2015. In his senior year at Wisconsin Badgers, Frank Kaminski led his team to the title game and won Naismith Player of the Year. He went 9th overall to the Charlotte Hornets. Kaminski had a solid role player career. He contributed as a stretch big. 2016. In his senior year at Oklahoma Sooners, Buddy Hield led the nation in scoring and won Naismith Player of the Year. He went 6th overall to the New Orleans Pelicans. Hield became one of the league's top shooters. He built a career as a high-volume three-point scorer. 2017, Frank Mason, 3 Kansas. Mason was the heart of the Jayhawks, averaging 20 points and 5 assists. He was drafted in the second round, 34th overall by the Sacramento Kings. He played 4 seasons in the NBA. 2018, Jalen Brunson, Villanova, the leader of 2 national title teams. Brunson won the Naismith after a stellar junior campaign. He was drafted in the second round, 33rd overall, by the Dallas Mavericks. Brunson became a massive draft steal, eventually blossoming into an All-NBA superstar. He is currently the face of the New York Knicks and one of the league's best point guards. 2019, Zion Williamson, Duke. Zion became a global phenomenon at Duke, combining 22 points with historic efficiency and dunks. He went 1st overall to the New Orleans Pelicans. When healthy, Zion has been an unstoppable force, averaging over 24 points per game. A 2-time All-Star, his career continues to be a balance of elite production and injury management. 2020, Obi Topping, Dayton. Topping led Dayton to a number 3 national ranking, averaging 20 points on 63% shooting. He was drafted 8th overall by the New York Knicks. He is currently a key rotation player for the Indiana Pacers' high-octane offense. 2021, in his senior year at Iowa Hawkeyes, Luka Garza dominated offensively and won Naismith Player of the Year. He went 52nd overall to the Detroit Pistons. Garza carved out a limited NBA role and now plays with the Celtics. 2022, in his junior year at Kentucky Wildcats, Osac Tshiebwe averaged a double-double and won Naismith Player of the Year. He went undrafted. 20s worked to find a role with the Pacers and Jazz. 2023-2024, Zach Edey, Purdue. The 7'4" giant averaged 22 and 13, leading Purdue to a number 1 seed. He returned to school for 2024, becoming the first back-to-back winner since the 80s. Edey was drafted 9th overall in the 2024 NBA Draft by the Memphis Grizzlies. He is currently in the early stages of his NBA career, working to prove his size translates to the modern game. 2025, Cooper Flagg, Duke. As a freshman, Flagg lived up to the massive hype, averaging 19 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists while leading Duke to the Final Four. He was selected 1st overall by the Dallas Mavericks in the 2025 NBA Draft. Flagg made an immediate impact as a rookie, leading all first-year players in scoring and establishing himself as a versatile, high-motor defender. All 25 Naismith College Player of the Year since 2000 played in the NBA. Only 7 became All-Stars. That's only 1 in every 4. Kenyon Martin, Jameer Nelson, Kevin Durant, Blake Griffin, Anthony Davis, Jalen Brunson, and Zion Williamson. Only 5 became All-NBA caliber. That's exactly 1 in every 5 winners. And finally, the top award, NBA MVP. Among these 25 college award winners, only Kevin Durant rose to the same level in the NBA. Who's your biggest surprise and biggest disappointment among Naismith winners?